You know, sometimes I feel like I'm worse than a woman. I keep changing my mind. Now the other day I had Duracoated it. Well, actually I used Duracoat, and I painted it a titanium, and I was going to retire it. Well, I'm still going to retire it, but I didn't care much for the titanium. So I had some cobalt here, and I just finished it up with the cobalt, and I like that one a little bit better. It's got a little bit more of a contrast, and it just looks a little bit better to me than it did with the titanium. So at this point, that's it, because I'm tired of sandblasting this thing down. The last time I didn't sandblast it, I tried using some stripper, and that was a pain in the ass, because this paint is so durable that the stripper really didn't want to do anything to it at all, so there was a lot of sanding. This time I decided just to throw it in the sandblaster and blast it, so that's what I had done. But anyway, this is done. That's it. I am done with this thing. I am done playing with it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this shit's addictive. But there it is. So now it's time to retire it. I'm going to take it to the range this week. I'll put 50 rounds through it or so. I'll clean it. You know, more towards the end of the week I'll do this, because I don't want to clean it just yet. I want to give it a 2, 3, 4 days or so to dry and cure. But clean it and put it in a case and pull something else out. And I'm really still undecided as to what I want to use. I like the FN. I want to carry the FN. It's a good size. I probably will have to buy another one, only because the one that I was going to carry, the wife decided she liked it, so that's going to be her carry. So I'll have to buy another one, which is not a big deal. And then it's the SIG 226, but that's a big gun. Winter months it's fine. Some summer days it's fine. But other than that, it's probably going to be a little too big for an everyday carry. And then there's the FN57, which I really like. I mean, it fits, no matter where I put it, it fits me well. The only problem with it is all of my guns are here with the safeties, the hammer drops, any battery of arms is all with my thumb. With the FN57, for those of you who know it, the safety is on the index finger. Which actually is a good place for it, because it helps to train people to keep their finger off the trigger. But however, after years and years and years of using my thumb all the time, either be left or right-handed, I may have a problem with the 5.7. Now, ammo doesn't seem to be a problem, because before we had that big thing with Connecticut and Sandy Hook and all that bullshit that the governors and presidents and everybody jumped on. I had a few thousand rounds of ammo, so that's not a big deal. And now that the ammo's back out there, it did go up. I used to pick it up for like $22 a box. It's now, well, it costs me $28. And I just picked up another 1,000, and there's another 1,000 that'll be here on the 29th or the 28th. I forgot. This Wednesday, there's another 1,000 rounds coming to the door. So the ammo is not a big deal. It gives me enough to have. It gives me enough to go to the range and blow 50 rounds through it every now and then. So it's just not a big deal right now with ammo. So it's one of those things to where if I think there's going to be a problem, I'll just order another few thousand rounds. But as of on this Wednesday, I'll have a total of about 4,000 rounds, maybe a little bit more. I have to check. But with that being said, the 5.7 is, I like it. It's a nice piece. But the FNS9 or the FNX9. We'll see. If I want the S, I'm going to have to buy another one. Only because that's the one the wife is looking at, because it's no hammer, it's striker fire, so she doesn't have to worry about anything getting caught while it's in her purse or wherever. So if I decide to go with an S, I'm going to have to buy another. If I go with the X, I already have one. So we'll see. But then I got a few on the list to buy this year, so there's probably 6 or 7 of them on the list, so we'll see what happens there and what comes around. But meanwhile, this is the Browning double action 380, and this is the one that's 30 plus years old. I was talking with a friend of mine the other day on how old it may just be, because he's known me for some time now, and it was right around that time that I purchased this, so we were thinking somewhere in that 30-year figure. So, and it's got tons of rounds through it. I really couldn't tell you. I think my last login was in the 80s. So it's time to put it aside. It's still good. I'll still use it, but it's time to change. All right, guys. I'm going to catch you later.